Well, many of you may know Madison as the home to Dakota State University, but there's more to the town's story, including the travels of its early pioneers and a renowned aviator.
In tonight's Eye on Keloland, Jordan DeSmit takes us through a few pieces of history you can find in the Lake County Museum.
Executive Director Julie Brew has put a lot of effort into organizing the Lake County Museum. It has been on Dakota State's campus since 1961. Inside, you can learn about Native American life as well as the establishment of Lake County in 1873.
It tells the community story.
One thing the museum likes to show is the life of early pioneers, including the Boyd family. They walked alongside this wagon for 3 weeks to get to the area in the late 1870s.
Even then, you wouldn't have wanted to ride in that wagon because it's extremely bumpy. You're riding on very rough terrain, very high grass, and even though there was a wagon trail, it would have been extremely bumpy. So you would have preferred to walk anyway.
The Boyd's trek lasted hundreds of miles.
They were expecting to find the barn here, but a huge prairie fire had started in Yankton, and their barn had burned. So that was quite a surprise.
But the family was resourceful and created a new shelter. The Boyds aren't the only people highlighted here. There's also Eugene Vidal, a native of Madison. He played 4 sports at the University of South Dakota and competed in the 1920 Olympic Games. However, athletics wasn't the only thing he was known for.
Eugene was also in the Franklin Roosevelt administration as an early aviator.
Vidal was on the cover of Time magazine and rubbed shoulders with the likes of Orville Wright and Amelia Earhart.
He was also instrumental in starting airlines with Amelia Earhart, and they were close friends.
Another exhibit at the museum showcases history that happened after Vidal's time. As a bit of an ode to Dakota State, there's a collection of early personal computers and gaming systems ranging from an Atari to a PlayStation 3 and a Nintendo Wii.
It's just another way to try to tie into the university and tie into a modern audience.
That's a hobby, that's entertainment, but boy, is it a lot easier and a lot quicker than it was even in the 1980s. So it doesn't always have to happen in the 1800s to make us appreciative of the advancements and the things that are easier for us.
Programming coordinator Christina Blessinger also takes history outside the museum walls with these kits.
Basically, it's a big rolling suitcase that I've filled with hands-on artifacts that kids or adults can pass around and experience kind of hands-on history. We have one of those for the history of sheep and wool in Lake County. My favorite was sponsored by our local VFW, and it is a World War II kit.
So whether staff is teaching on the road or with the exhibits inside the museum, they hope to help people learn the story behind Madison and the surrounding area.
It's so important to look at history and let it shape who we are now and be appreciative of the things that have come from what our pioneers and the men and women who've served in the military, all of those things that they've done in history and how it's shaped us and made our life easier, made it better.
In every community you go to, there's like a little museum or historical society. Everybody has a story to tell. They have their own unique story.
With Eye on Keloland, I'm Jordan DeSmit.
The museum is also hosting some events in February. You can find more information about those under this story on our website.